This episode of Fragbox TV is brought to you by
the world's most beautiful nano reef tanks. Start your reefing adventure at reefcasa.com.
What is going on, my reefing fam? March here. This is Fragbox TV, and this is some red cyano algae in our mixed 90 gallon reef tank. It comes and goes, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick today, how I deal with it and how to get rid of it. And I'm going to use a very simple device right here. Why do we get red cyano? It is a little bit of a nuisance algae. I typically get it right here. That's sort of the spot where I experience it in the tank. I think just because of the design of the tank, the flow doesn't hit there really well because the pumps are like 4 feet away. So generally you're going to find it in spots where you have sort of a dead zone and has a chance to grow. As you can see, I don't have any of it over here. So if you're dealing with this sort of algae, sometimes you can beat it simply by throwing in a power head and not giving it a chance to grow. Sometimes I'll get a little bit over here too, but I'm not seeing any today. Another reason for it could be a nutrient imbalance. So if your nitrates and phosphates are out of whack, what does it mean out of whack? Not within like normal seawater parameters. So typically here in the store, we're trying to keep our phosphates around 0.01, nitrates around 10. This tank, they are a little bit elevated. I do keep them a little bit higher because I just find that the corals do good. And I usually don't run into any algae issues except for this red cyano. If you can't beat it, there is a great product out there called ChemiClean. I've done videos on this one in the past. All you got to do is toss it in. This little $25 thing is good for up to 300 gallons. So it's really cost effective. It really works. Your skimmer is going to go crazy. It is going to kill the algae. Make sure you kill it the first time though, because the phone is ringing and no video is complete without an interruption. You can create a resistant strain of red cyanobacteria if you don't kill it first or second time with this. Like I said, your skimmer is going to go crazy. Then you have to run some carbon. This is a good one right here. And in order to take it out of the water column, if you don't have a skimmer, then don't worry. They do say on the product that you shouldn't use it if you don't have a skimmer. I've used it in the past, and that it hasn't been an issue. But today we're not going to use this. That was just for comedic effect. I'm going to go pick up my shit. Wasn't funny. I'm going to siphon the sand in this part because I find that sometimes as well, if you have a lot of nutrients built up in the sand, that is another reason that you can experience this kind of stuff. So if I go in here, I'm going to clean it out in a second. I'm going to show you all the gunk that's going to come out. I'll usually put it at bay for 4 or 5 months, and then it'll kind of make its appearance again. So I kind of just manage it. I don't get too stressed out about it. It shows its face, its ugly head. We chop it off, and then it comes back from time to time. Typically, I do not recommend cleaning your gravel unless you're doing it from like day one. If you watch Danny's aquarium, I know that his is sparkling. What up, Danny? If you're watching, or if you're not, it was really nice meeting you. He's over there in the Netherlands. Check out Danny's aquarium. But he's been cleaning his gravel, I think, since day one. So if you do it all the time, it's great. Once it's established, if you haven't done it, I would say leave it, because you can really cause a lot of problems if you start to stir and mix all the detritus that is in there. There's a lot of good that's in there, but there is, in this case, some bad too. So I like the Python Pro Gravel Wash and Siphon Kit. We're not sponsored by them. It's just something that we sell here in the store. Just about everything we have here on the shelf is something that I've used personally or that we currently use. If we carry it, it's for a good reason. There's so many products out there, and we're only going to sell stuff here in the store that we use and that we trust. Okay, you know what? This stand, Reef Casa stand, looks like a pretty good tripod. Let's see. Let's test it out. Look at that production value. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now with this end, we're going to siphon. With the other end, I pour it into a bucket, and I kind of control by pinching the hose. I'm controlling sort of how much of the gravel that's going to come out. So I'll just give it a good to get it going, and then siphon all this gunk up. And I hope the camera's picking it up nice, because I'm not holding the camera right now. And you can see I just used the hose because I don't want to suck the gravel out. I just want all of this gunk. Look at that. And I'll let that come out. I have the ATO off. It's an auto top-off unit. Don't forget to do that, or you're going to end up with a freshwater tank. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then search up auto top-off. It's one of the best pieces of automation you can buy for a saltwater tank. It keeps your salt level in check. And I really like the Tunzi. They have the new Osmolator 3, which I'm going to do a video review on soon. I don't really have a schedule for these videos. I just kind of do them as they seem right. And this is what seems right now, because I hope that I can make some videos that are helpful for people and that can help you solve issues, or maybe just convince you to get into this amazing hobby. And I'm going to do one more patch over here, and I'm trying my best not to let this stuff float all around the tank. Maybe I'll do some over here to see how dirty it is. Look how much is in there. But it looks dirty, but there is a lot of good. There's a lot of beneficial bacteria, anaerobic areas in here. There's a lot of good that happens in the sand bed, so we don't really want to disturb it. What I do is I use lots of conches and Neisseria snails in order to get it. I want to mix it gently. I want it kind of slowly sifting and stirring all the time. So I do that with natural ways, like those sort of animals that I just listed. But I have a very low population right now. We've lost some, and then I start to experience this kind of algae. So this is a really quick fix. If this doesn't work for you and you're still suffering, then I would check out my bucket of goop that I've taken out from the tank. I'm going to leave the tank now for a couple days to see if it was effective, if it comes back, and I'll check back in with you to wrap up this video of Fragbox TV. Okay, so it has been 4 days since we siphoned it. A little bit has come back. It's nowhere near what it was. I'm going to hit it probably one more time with the gravel wash, and I don't expect it to show its face again. It was really just that one corner. And that's it. If you guys got any questions about algae or this tank, or maybe some hydras, or what I'm running on this little, I was going to say doser. I took down my doser. This is what I'm dosing by hand until my new hydros comes, and I'm going to hook up a little hydros here just to try something different. But we're going to wrap up today's video, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Fragbox TV. Bye for now.